Alright guys, welcome back to the next episode on the channel. In this series we're going to do some raids on Pokemon Go, we're going to do some researches, see how you can do them from at home rather than being outside all the time. And then we're also going to do an account overview today. And then we'll look at it in a few weeks' time, see where we've been up to, what we've done, maybe do a bit of a recap. So first off, this is my box in order of CP. We're not going to do that, just there will be a few cuts because location and stuff, I don't want to leak that, so give me 2 seconds. Alright guys, here is my username, it's MichaelFXX. If you didn't already know, my name is Michael. There's my trainer code if anyone wants to add me on Pokemon Go, so we can send gifts, send remote raid invites, etc. I'll try and record as many as I can. Alright, and let's get back to the Pokemon. Alright guys, so like I said, this is my box in order of CP, which is combat power. As you can see, I have quite a lot of legendaries at the top and powered up most of the meta Pokemon that are currently out. My account is 6 years old, so it's not like it's brand new. It's not something that I'm gonna, say, oh well, I've only been playing for X amount of weeks. I talk about Pokemon Go a lot in my videos, and this is just an account overview of that. So my high CP is Slacking. I don't really count it because it's kind of a useless Pokemon. However, in PvP, you can use it to a good state due to it being normal. With Hyper Beam, you can do a lot of damage. But in my top CP Pokemon, I do have a few 100%. I will go over these in a bit more soon, but basically what I tried to do is get at least like 4 dragons, 4 rocks, 4 fire, because CP doesn't actually matter as long as you can have your Pokemon maxed out, as long as they've got good moves. So like my Charizard, hold on, is down here somewhere. Yeah, so my Shadow Charizard is here. Quite a good IV, and it's near enough maxed out to level 40. Is it not maxed out to level... Oh no, that is not happening. Do not purify. Yeah, so it's maxed out to level 40. I am only level 41, so no point me powering this up yet until I get to 15 and use all my XL candy at once. Same thing for my Mega. Good IVs, and also I believe maxed out just before the XL candy. So yeah, as you can see, I'm going through. I have a lot of legendaries. I have... do I go into this yet? Yeah, why not? So yeah, anything with an X is 100%. So my Mammoth Swines here are all 100%. So to power up them, for especially when Mega Rayquaza comes out and things like that, gold mine. The reason I only have 5, like not like 100%, but the only reason I've got 5 done is because you've always got to have room for that Mega. So I have an Abomasnow that's maxed out in Mega Evolution, and that goes in as my first slot so I can power up everyone else in the raid, basically. So let's have a look at some of the shinies I've caught in my 6 years. Hold on. So I have a few Garchomps from Community Day. There's been so many communities now. Most people that have been playing for a while have a lot of the good mons. Usually the mons that are meta are in next year's comm day. So like Gibble was in last year's, but it was meta. It's still meta now, really, but it was the year before was completely meta. 2 shiny Mewtwo's. I was on holiday during the Mewtwo event, so I did do a lot of remote raids to get them done. I also did a lot of Mewtwo raids while I was there, just because it were 2 legacy moves, so you needed to get at least one of both. So as you can see, it says around Spain. I was in Lanzarote at the time, so all the ones that say around Spain are in Lanzarote. Sorry about the cut there. Went on to my location. Didn't really want to show So yeah, let's move on to what I do, like what megas I currently have. I have 142 in my tagged megas, and if we go to number, you'll see why. I try and do 3 megas, except for ones I only have 1 of. It's like Mega Kangaskhan I never did any raids for, because I wasn't playing at the time. So, I do only have 1 Kangaskhan on my account. But I do try and get 3 of each. The reason for this is, when you're at GoFest or things like that, you swap habitats quite a lot. So to get the XL candy you need, you're going to need more than 1 of a set type. So I'm currently on the way of getting at least 3 of every single mega maxed. I don't think I've got any that are completely maxed yet, all 3. But I am close on my Gyarados to having 3 max level 3s. I think this one's 6 as well. I think I got them all on the same day. Yeah. So, my strategy for doing mega raids, usually they come out with a set legendary. They usually come out with a set legendary. I usually get a few of the legendary, unless it's like really meta relevant, then I'll spend some of my passes on, getting more of the megas or more of the legendary, whatever one I need. But what I usually do is, so for Venusaur, the first mega evolution I believe was 200, and then you need 200 plus then 40 times 7, so that's 280, so that's 480 overall. Then you need 20 times 23, so add another 230, so you need about 700 to 800 energy to completely max out one Venusaur, and then I add 400 on, so I can do 1 mega every day on my main Venusaur, but then I can also mega the other 2, so they are in waiting every single week. And then say I forget to do it one day, the Venusaur then drop in mega energy needed, and then you can use it on a different Venusaur somewhere else. So my Beedrill had a lot of energy for, which you get from the research. So I just started megaing up these. These are very close. These are 4 each. So I do try and mega them every day. The only ones I haven't done are ones that I haven't done this strategy for in the past, when I only thought I only needed 1. It's like Pidgeot, Gengar. Obviously these aren't out yet. Mega Kangaskhan I didn't even get 1. So I will be looking for them, but most of them I need Steelix to come back, basically, because I'm missing a few of them. But I'm trying to get them all to, there's 200 for that one. I'm not going to mega evolve this with energy. I'm just going to wait for this one. Same thing with these Houndooms. They're all ready to go. So if you can try and get 3 before you before the raids end, you're in a good standpoint, because eventually them other 2 will max out, and then you've got 3 of each, and when they get to max level, we use Venusaur as an example again, every 3 days you get another mega. So use this one, 1 day later use this one, 1 day later use this one, the next day this is back to full, and you do it again and again and again. I potentially will look at doing more in the future, but that's once these are all done. And maybe Venusaur comes back, I might get another 3 on the go. Just for things like comm days and GoFest, I want to have, say, I want to go for the specific grass types in one habitat. I want to have a mega for there, and then half an hour in, I'm like, well, I've got all the XL candy, I'll go to fire. But then I want to swap back later on in the different habitat. So you do need to try and work on these in advance, rather than, oh god, we're in a event, can't use it kind of thing. These have come out recently, but they came out for 4 hours, so I never had a chance to get a lot of energy. I mean, I got them to a certain point, so I could technically evolve 2 and just wait. But I'd rather have 1 maxed than all 3 not maxed. So, but yeah, so these are my megas currently. As I said, my account's not new, so it is going to be quite stacked to an extent. Still don't have that shiny Groudon. Really annoying. Didn't I do these? No, I didn't, because I need 1. Okay. But yeah, these are what I've got. I've also got all the primals in here, so I've got Primal Dialga, Primal Palkia, Groudons. They're coming out. Groudon and Kyogre are coming back real soon. As you can see from the overlay, I have them there. They're in February. That is going to be a huge event, and I will say save all your passes for that event, because Kyogre and Groudon are going to be outrageous. And if they slip in Mega Rayquaza the week after or the month after, you need to have raid passes for them. So yeah, right, let me show you my maxed out megas. So these are all the ones I've got maxed so far. Obviously I'm missing a few, and they're on the way, they're just not done. I do have 2 legendaries at max, but they were so hard to do. If you tried doing them raids, you needed at least 8 people with good counters to even get them done. So yeah, like I said, this was just an account overview of where I was. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, so this was an account overview of how my account's looking now, what I do for moving forward as a strategy to try and get, the best out of your megas, the best out of the raid passes you get through events. Obviously, I'm recording this on Friday the 9th of December. If you all bought the Keldeo research, if you haven't, it'll be out in like a month. But if for anyone who did, good luck. I hope you get a good IV one. I bought it, so I am looking forward to getting that Pokemon in the next few days. But yeah, other than that, thank you all for watching. Please tune in to the next one. These aren't going to be daily. These will be most likely either weekly or every couple, 3 days. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll speak to you all in the next one.